Good afternoon, Lake Gem families. This is Mrs. Hudson, your Lake Gem Elementary School media specialist. I'm here this afternoon to walk you through some important information regarding the devices you are now using for Launch Ed at home and that you will be using when you come back to school face to face. The schedule for today's open house will include information about how Launch Ed at home works, how to use your device, how to get device support, how to access your textbooks, how to find live lessons, how to use Canvas Parent, and how to give consent. Let's start with a quick review of how the different systems and platforms in our district work together to make the Launch Ed at home work. The Launch Ed at Home platform is designed to replicate the experience of going to school each day. In any normal year, students would get in their vehicle or other form of transportation and travel through their neighborhood to get to school. When they arrived at school, they would make sure they have their backpack, books, and tools. Then they would go into school. In school, they would find and enter their classroom. There they would find their teacher and attend live lessons in class. In the Launch Ed at Home model, the same things will happen, but instead of a car, bus, or bike, their laptop or iPad will be their vehicle to transport them to school. They will use their device to open their Launchpad. Launchpad is a neighborhood of online applications they will visit throughout the day. In their Launchpad, they will also find their backpack full of online books and their Google Drive, which is full of all the tools they will need to communicate, collaborate, and create. One of the apps on Launchpad is Canvas, which is their digital schoolhouse. They will click on the Canvas app to find their digital classrooms, which are called course tiles. Finally, students will enter their digital classrooms and join their teachers in live lessons on Big Blue Button or Microsoft Teams. Together, these 6 things work together to make the Launch Ed at Home model possible. Your child's device, ClassLink, Launchpad, Canvas, Google Drive, Big Blue Button, and Microsoft Teams, they are the most important things for you to know and understand as a parent. Let's start by understanding how to use your child's device. When your student returns to school on the 21st, they will bring their device home each night and bring it back each morning, so this information is critical for face-to-face families. Students will be able to use their device for homework. Every student at Launch Ed sites like ours is provided with their own digital device at no cost. Students in kindergarten and first grade will be assigned an iPad. Headphones are not provided, but may be a useful item for parents to consider purchasing. Your child's digital device will be used in many things that they do. They will use their device for research, to create projects and products, to access their books and assignments, as a calendar, highlighter, calculator, and even to check their grades. There are 5 features that you should be aware of in your child's device that will make learning easier for them. First, your child's device is designed to stand up to continuous, respectful use. The device is ruggedized and etched for security. Each device has the program and district name laser etched into the back of the device with a number that anyone can call if their device is found unattended. Second, your child's device has a web camera built in. You do not need to buy one. The docks give access to the most frequently used apps such as ClassLink, Google Drive, and Google Chrome. You can access the dock a couple of ways, depending on your current screen. At the home screen, the dock is always visible. If you're in a folder or an app and want to see the dock, swipe up from the bottom of the screen, but not too much, just enough to trigger the dock. The third feature that can save you time is the Control Center. The Control Center is accessed by swiping down from the top right corner of the screen and gives you access to controls like volume, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, brightness, camera, and notes. The next feature that you are sure to love is split screen. Many parents have asked how their child is supposed to watch a live lesson and have Canvas open at the same time. They can use split screen. You can help or show your child how to split their screen with their finger. First, open any app. Then swipe up from the bottom of the screen to open the dock. On the dock, touch and hold the second app that you want to open. Then drag it off the dock to the left or right edge of the screen. This will be useful when you have Canvas Student open and need ClassLink or Launchpad open at the same time. You can also view two web pages at the same time. Put your iPad into landscape mode. Open Safari. To see two web pages at the same time, do one of the following. Open a link in split view. Touch and hold the link, then drag it to the right-hand side of your screen. Open a blank page in split view. Touch and hold, then tap Open New Window. Move a tab to the other side of the split view. Drag the tab left or right in the split view. To leave split view, touch and hold, then tap Merge All Windows or Close All Tabs. You can also tap to close tabs individually. We have heard from many families that they are concerned that students may not be able to read independently while they are working at home. There is an app for that. Let's learn more in this video.
With spoken content, you can have your iPhone or iPad speak selected text or the whole screen and give you feedback and text corrections as you type. We'll walk you through how to use speak selection, speak screen with the speech controller, and how to customize your spoken content settings. Let's get started. First, go to Settings, then Accessibility, then Spoken Content. Speak selection will read aloud text you select in apps like Notes, Mail, Books, Safari, and more. When you turn on Speak Selection, the Highlight Content option will appear. This will highlight words, sentences, or both as they're read aloud. Here's what Speak Selection looks like in action. Just select the text, then tap Speak.
One of the key factors to creating a super bloom is a change in precipitation patterns. What makes the difference?
Your iPhone or iPad can also speak the entire screen. To do this, turn on Speak Screen in the Spoken Content settings. After you turn it on, you can swipe down from the top with 2 fingers to read, or you can ask Siri to read the screen. For quick access to the Speak Screen controls, tap Speech Controller, then tap to turn it on. The first time the speech controller appears, it will be in the upper left corner, but you can move it wherever you like. To see the controls, tap the arrow. To hear all text on the screen, press the play button.
Hey Candace, last year, Toby and I took a road trip to visit his parents in Lakeland Village, a little town.
You can
that
also
runs
pause
in
Speak
Walker
Screen.
Canyon and
Skip ahead, skip backward, and change the speaking rate. To start Speak on Touch, tap the finger icon. Then tap or drag anywhere on the screen to hear the text under your finger.
Super bloom isn't a scientific term, but there's no better way to describe this phenomenon. Deserts and canyons get uneven.
You can also customize how you use spoken content in the spoken content settings. Here are a few ways. With typing feedback, your iPhone or iPad can speak each character, entire words, autocorrections, auto-capitalizations, and typing predictions. You can also choose voices in different languages or accents to download. Change the speaking rate by dragging the slider, and customize pronunciations for tricky words like place names. And that's spoken content. Now you can try it out in Notes, Books, News, Mail, Safari, and more. To learn more about how to make the most of your iPhone or iPad, subscribe to the Apple Support channel, or click another video to keep watching.
All right, now that we have learned about how to use your child's device, let's see how to get help and support if you need it. The best offense is a good defense. In any sport, and online learning is no different. We recommend restarting your device every week to make sure it is up to date and functioning at its best. If your child has trouble during a lesson, tell them not to panic. In the younger grades, we recommend that they restart their computer by holding down the power button. If that does not solve the problem, they should try to rejoin the conference and raise their hand or send a message to their teacher. If troubleshooting has not been successful and the device has stopped working or is damaged and in need of repair, the student can put in a student tech request using the website on the screen. They can do this from any device. If the student is asked for their username or password, their username is their student number at students.ocps.net, and their password is the same as the one they use to connect to their device. The tech request will be sent to our technology support representative. They will try to troubleshoot the problem, and if they need to, they can help set up a time to swap out the device for a new one. While it is your student's responsibility to take care of their device, we know that things will happen, and when they happen, they need to take responsibility for their actions, including paying a fine. There are different fines for when a device is damaged by accident versus when it is damaged on purpose. Some examples of accidental damage include falls off a desk, dropping the device, having it stepped on, spilling liquid on the device, or running with it and dropping the device. Some examples of intentional acts include objects being stuck or jammed into the ports, striking or throwing the device, or peeling keys off of the device. Device fines are as follows. For an accident, the first offense will be the actual cost of the repair or replacement up to a $50 maximum fine. The second offense is the actual cost of repair or replacement up to a $100 maximum fine. After 3 offenses, the fine will be the actual cost of the repair or the replacement of the device. For intentional acts, the first offense will be the actual cost of repair or replacement up to a $100 maximum fine. On the second offense, the fine will be the actual cost of the repair or replacement of the device. For chargers, the first offense for an accidental damage of a charger is the cost of the repair or replacement up to $10 maximum. For the second offense, it is the actual cost of repair or replacement up to $25 maximum. After the third offense, it is the actual cost of repair or replacement of the charger. An intentional damage to the charger for the first offense is actual cost of repair or replacement of the charger up to a $100 maximum fine. After the second offense, it is the actual cost of the repair or replacement. Here are a few quick facts that may answer your most common questions about fines. First, if your child gets a fine, you will receive a fine notice to the email address on file with the school. Second, you can choose to pay your fine by credit card on School Pay, which you can access from the OCPS parent portal, or by cash or check at our school in the front office. Third, students' fines roll over from year to year and school to school until the student is withdrawn from OCPS or graduates, whichever comes first. When that happens, fines must be paid in full. Fourth, no child will ever be denied a device or charger because a fine has not been paid. Last but not least, if your child has assessed a fine and you are having trouble with payment, please contact your school administration team. We can assist by setting up a payment plan with you. You may be wondering how you can access your child's textbooks. Parents do not have direct access to online textbooks, but your child will use their device to find their electronic textbooks with Launchpad by ClassLink. Has your child ever left their textbook at school when you needed it the most? It's okay. The best part about Launchpad is that you can get to it from anywhere at home or at school. Just visit launchpad.ocps.net in any internet browser. It is also preloaded on your child's iPad. You can also add it to your own mobile devices with iTunes, Google Play, or Microsoft Store to access your resources anywhere. The LaunchEd program uses a Launchpad for all students so they can find all of their resources in one place with only one login. The login is the same login they use to log on to their computer. Let's take a look at the simple Launchpad. Once the Launchpad is open, you will see icons for applications students use like Canvas and iReady. You also see the My Backpack app. This is the app that contains the electronic version of all student textbooks. When your child clicks on their backpack, you will see the classes they are scheduled for. Beneath the name of each class, you will see icons for the applications they may use in that class. When they click on a course, it gives them more information about that course and the applications they will use. By now, your child should have joined a live lesson with their teacher for the first time, but we want to make sure you understand the process in case they are having trouble. On the iPads, students will need to click on a course tile. Every course is designed by the teacher and they look different, but in each course you should see a title for live lessons. This is where they will go to access their live lesson with their teacher. This may also be listed on the left-hand side of their course under Conferences. All of your child's classes will be in Canvas. To monitor what your child is doing on Canvas, you need to have a Canvas Parent account. To use Canvas Parent, you must first register for the OCPS Parent Portal. The OCPS Parent Portal is like the parent version of Launchpad. It is where you go to log in to all the things you need as a parent, like Skyward Family Access and Canvas Parent. To register, you will need the email address or primary phone number on file with our school. If you try an email address or phone number and it does not work, then we may have the wrong information on file for you at school, and you should call us. We can help. Once you have created your OCPS Parent Portal account, you can access Canvas Parent from the web on your mobile phone or tablet. The Canvas Parent mobile app is free and is available for iOS or Android devices. On the OCPS Parent Portal, just click on the Canvas Parent app to get started. Just like students, when you enter Canvas, you will see the dashboard of all your students' courses. You will click on a course tile like they do to enter a class. In each course, you can see announcements, view modules, preview files, and be able to see your child's assignments. If your child's teacher invites you to a parent-teacher conference, this is where you will join that too. Checking the calendar is super easy. Just click on the calendar icon. The calendar displays everything you are enrolled in since the calendar spans across all courses. In the navigation bar, you can choose to view the calendar in week, month, or agenda view. The view you choose dictates the style of calendar window. By default, the calendar appears in month view. The sidebar shows a quick view calendar, your list of courses and groups, and undated items for your courses and groups. You can add personal events at any time in the navigation bar by clicking the Add button. Assignments are shown with an icon next to the assignment title. The icon reflects the assignment type. Discussions are chat bubbles, assignments are page icons, quizzes are a rocket icon, and events are a calendar icon. Each item on the calendar is color-coded to match the courses or calendars in the sidebar. You can also view the messages your child has received from their teacher and send your child's teacher a message by clicking on the inbox. Click the pencil and paper icon to compose a new message. The courses that are listed in the drop-down menu are the courses that your children are currently enrolled in. And type or select your teacher's name. Finally, type a message in the message field like an email. To add a file to your message, click the attach link. You can record a video to send to your child's teacher if you would prefer. Just click the record link. When you're finished, click the send button. You can also set up notifications in Canvas Parent. You can do this by clicking on Account and then clicking on Notifications. You can decide how often you want to get notifications for each item in your child's course. You can choose from right away, a daily summary, or a weekly summary. You can also choose not to receive anything. The last thing we are going to discuss is our important annual consent forms. Each year, families must review and complete the Parent Technology Media Information Consent Form, or PTMICF for short. This form contains important information including the acceptable and responsible uses of technology by students and your opportunity to either give or withdraw consent for the student to use your child's photo and video. This is critical if you have selected Launch Ed at home because your child's teacher will not be able to record lessons without your consent. Finally, you may withdraw consent for the district to share any directory information. You have already completed this form when you picked up your child's device. This form will need to be completed each school year. We know that digital learning is new for many families, so the district has a comprehensive website developed just for you at digital.ocps.net. It is also linked to our school website. There you can find the information from today and additional help such as hotspot requests, Wi-Fi information, help guides, and videos. There is also a family technology handbook. To record your attendance and help us improve this experience for others, please complete our exit ticket. The ticket can be accessed at the web address on the screen and is an example of a common activity that your students will complete. Although the Florida Department of Education anticipates that many students will return to full-time brick-and-mortar schools, some parents will want to continue their child's education through innovative learning environments, often due to the medical vulnerability of the child or another family member who resides in the same household. The innovative learning model is proposed to provide a middle ground between a return to the traditional model for all and a full virtual model for all. The combination of on-site and at-home learning is what makes a model innovative. Thank you for your time this evening, and if you need more information, don't forget to visit digital.ocps.net to answer many of your questions. Have a lovely evening.